guys? Yeah, back to playing Borderlands 1. This game's actually pretty cool. Now, what am I saying? This game's better than the fucking... I think this is better than 2 and 3. Why? Because there's really good fucking humor in this. The humor in this is actually really nice. And the game's just plain and simple. There ain't a whole lot of fucking bullshit with it. Like, 4 is gonna be good. I think 4 is gonna be great. But when they say that they're gonna make legendaries actually, like, rather difficult to find, to where you're not just sitting there just to fucking sit there. Like, legendary farming shouldn't be like, oh, you know, that they drop really fucking easily. Like this game, Borderlands 1, getting legendaries is very hard, but you don't need legendaries to, like, kill people. That's what it is. Like, you can get really good fucking epics. Like, this game is a prime example of what Borderlands 4 should be directed towards. I mean, obviously they're gonna have the whole Destiny vibe thing going on, where you run around and open world and shit, and do strikes and shit and raids and that, which is cool, because I do like the old Destiny format a lot. The Destiny format is actually probably one of the best formats. It's just Destiny's, the damage and shit, and the nerfing and crap is fucking ridiculous. They nerfed the fuck out of that game. And that's the only thing that's really fucking annoying. They nerfed that game way too much. Like, when you got the Saros, see, that game was good because it was hard as fuck to find epics. And then they started, like, making the epics easy. That was the problem with that game. They made the epics way too easy to find. Or not to find, more or less likely to get. Because you start off with one, which is stupid as fuck. They just give you a random fucking epic. Which made it kind of pointless. You're all like, oh fuck, already got. Or the, whatever they're called on Destiny. Legendaries or whatever. And, it gets to the point where you're just in there like, okay, well, you get like a really good fucking legendary right up front. Like this game, I start off with no fucking guns, no packs that give me anything. I start off with really crappy weapons, and I slowly build them up. The thing is, they want to capture the audience right up front, and that's the problem. Hardcore players are going to want to sit there and do what? We want to play a fucking game. Okay, we don't want to sit there and have a game come out, like Diablo 4 for instance. Diablo 4 comes out on that, okay, you can get, the gear sets are fucking retarded. Like, getting the legendaries, getting all these runes and that, you're making it grindy. Okay, cool, that's awesome. Again, it's got stuck. Where's that cave at? I gotta go to this cave anyway. You know, that's always fun, that. But like Diablo 4 didn't do that good of a fucking damn job though. They really didn't. I don't know if I would use a revolver or not. I do like the revolver, so. At least it's better than the fucking sniper. Oh shit. They're everywhere. Dude, these skag don't fuck around, bro. Jeez. Need you throw grenades a little slow nose. No, I got mine. Fuck you. Damn. A little rough. Shit, that's already better than this one. Is it? Oh, mine's 50. Okay. Thought mine was like 30. But yeah, like, as games got older, they start progressing and that, you start to see like a difference in like how people play and that, and like what they want. That when characters start to like when people start to like sit there and like it gets too fucking easy to get shit, then people complain about it like, oh, we gotta keep everything going in that. We gotta keep all these kids going in that so they can keep on buying our game and shit. But like, I understand that, but like, when you make things too easy for people, it gets to the point where it's just too fucking easy. Like, you shouldn't want games to be fucking easy when it's like looting shootings. Like, Killing Floor 3 changed a lot of their stuff around. And like, Killing Floor 2 and Killing Floor 1 were pretty much identical. You could select a person with a perk. And now Killing Floor 3 is like, you select a person that has a perk already, and you can equip all the guns that you want. So they just changed it around and say, hey, people complain about like, oh, we want to have the same thing as Kill Floor 2. You can choose a character and you can choose a perk. Well, instead of doing that, they switched it around where they said, well, the characters are going to be already set, But you could choose all the guns. All the guns will have different properties because of the character. So they just changed it so you equip all the guns. I mean, the best game is just best game. It's easy to play. The graphics are good enough. The humor has to be good enough. There has to be good humor. The gameplay has to be strong enough.
Nailed it.
And then, yeah, you gotta have really good humor. Like just classic fucking 360 making fun of people. Oh, you can't shoot. Oh, you're fucking, you know, stupid or whatever the fuck it is. Whatever slang people want to say nowadays. Dude, Skags in this one. This game's just so much better. But yeah, like it's going back, like Destiny came out. Destiny, you know, Destiny did a really good job. Destiny 1 was fucking amazing. Destiny 2 was like absolutely pointless to fucking make. I have no idea why they even made. I don't know why they made Destiny 2. That's the pointless. Damn. Level.
Oh God! Oh God! Woo! Another one bites the dust.
Yeah, get this claptrap. That's what I forgot. Yeah, you have to do a side quest. You can go DM claptraps and shit. I think I'm almost done with this quest though. This last part here. But yeah, like
always nice to get resupplied.
Like all the games I've played. Ooh, that reload speed's quick. Let's see how quick it is though. Oh yeah, it's pretty fast. Oh, the last level 10. That's really why. But yeah, all the games I play in that, I would say games that got enough difficulty to where it's a challenge to actually want to grind for shit. And that's the biggest thing. I love this echo. I love shotguns in this game though. The shotguns are so fucking powerful.
Oh, you know that hurt.
Nice. Just what I wanted. Okay. Health regeneration. I want to get magazine size, so I'll probably just go for health. Okay, 26 health helps a lot. But yeah, when games get to the point where you're sitting there like, damn, that's a good game. Yeah, the healing in this game fucking sucks ass right now. That's what makes this game fun. Like, you don't get everything you want. Like, when I get low health, the game just has to just produce health for me. Oh my god. That's what it is. That's what makes these games so much fun. Because you actually have to have a challenging effect. Like, you have to hide behind shit. Like, it's just. But yeah, that's just how it is. Like, that's what makes games, always makes games more fun. Shoot in the butt. There's more of you? Dude, fuck off, man. Jeez. There's more! My god, these guys are fucking monsters. Jeez. Then everybody scared that hard. I'm fucking. It's just the way they jump at you. They attack you so frequently. And they got armor and shit, so it's really hard to fucking hit them. Back on here. A pea shooter. Looks like it's gonna be raining all day today. Oh, fuck, there's just up there. You run pretty fast in this game. Yeah. I hate games that have fucking slow ass speed. So this is why I like Killing Floor 2 was so fucking bad. Like, you ran so fucking slow. They did it on purpose for like the scare factor and shit. Which I thought was okay, but like then they made bosses like run too fast or like what the fuck. Nice. We got that. Let's go up on a lot. Three more. Maha!
Check me out. Oh, come on, get down.
Dude, I love this claptrap and the second claptrap. Third claptrap. I love it. I fucking love Claptrap. Claptrap's amazing. He just dances. The whole like banging from behind thing is so classic. Girls love that shit, though. I don't know a girl that doesn't like being bent over. Yeah.
Bullseye.
So. Get the shotgun covered in. Oh, I got way too much shit. Oh. There we go. Rubberized. Not a big rubber version. That'd be grenade, launcher, repeater, or shotgun. Shotgun. Is he 80 more? That's crazy.
Get your meds here.
I guess these heal me 100. You see, this game just like brings back the old-fashioned way of like you got potions and shit. Well, I'm high enough now to go into that one place. Should get your rat. Hey, my stomach's starting to hurt, but I gotta give me some food here in a little bit. Oh my god. This way. I just get stuck. Flip that bitch. Guess I got a fucking rock. No, there's no quick turn. But yeah, BorderLand 4 looks really good though. It's coming out September 23rd, so there's gonna be a lot of fucking time to be able to sit there and hopefully they fix a couple graphics things and bullshit like that. Wait a minute, is that all the money I fucking have? For real? I ain't spent that much fucking money on ammo. It doesn't cost that much. The fuck? How much does ammo cost? 70 only costs 70. Yeah. Oh well. Like the echo. Oh shit! You got a launcher. Run. Fuck that. Oh, come on, bro. You weren't even looking at me, motherfucker. Fuck
Another
you,
notch
bitch.
on my weapon.
Okay.
Critical hit.
Yeah, but give me some food here a little bit. Actually, so yeah, let's do a pit stop. What's this? Food shield rules or health rules? Yeah, it's like a
All right, we got guns over here.
well,
Gun 'em
Nah, my boss got me working 4 to 12 today, and I'm just like, I get off at 3 and I go to bed at like 4:30 or 5. You know, like, yeah, I can wake up at 11 and I get shit going in that, but normally I don't. And I didn't wake up at 11, but... The towel over the thing. Totally. Meal things. Yeah, God did me wrong, man. They gave me a whole bunch of they didn't have any like taco bowls, which was like one of my favorite ones to eat. So then they gave me a burrito bowl, which is just ground beef, rice, and like some veggies, shit like that, whatever. I know I am going to die probably quite a bit. Huh. Oh god, you gotta come up here if I kill my ass. Reload speed 74% slow. Jeez. That's terrible. I mean, you get more magazine size, but still, man. Shut up from everywhere. Okay, they're all in front of me. They're really fucking accurate when you run. Oh, come on, motherfucker. Fuck. Why don't you heal enough in this game? Jeez, dude. Fuck off. Oh, dude, that should be okay. How am I missing? Fuck. Oh, fuck off. Got a lot of gear in this. Where's the gunner guy at? There's supposed to be a gunner guy right here. Well, I can get rid of it. So grenade over there. No, not him. No, not him! Him back. There it is. Nice. It's fucking raining super heavy. They might call me off today. Maybe. So now I'm at like 10 hours now. I gotta check the schedule real quick, calculate all my times and that. Yeah, because people do not like to work. Like, they'll come in. Like the one guy I was talking about in that, like, dude's fucking hilarious. Okay, I work 5 to 1 today. Okay, that's good then. And then I work 4 to 12 the next day. Oh, another hour, not. Okay. So I got another hour. I was about to say, like, 4's a little cut there, but 5 to 1, I go back home and I come in at 4 to 12, that's not bad. But yeah, we were super fucking busy yesterday. At least got another hour. I need to start checking my times. But yeah, we were pretty fucking busy yesterday. It was fucking insane. We were busy enough. Our people are starting to get mad. Yeah, like we're just constantly getting hit with stuff. And like I was just sitting there getting used to stuff. And she was talking to me about like what I'm doing and that. And I'm just like, I forgot to put a certain kind of cheese on a burrito or whatever. And I'm just sitting there like, okay. She's like, she keeps saying all due. She's trying to be respectful towards me and that. She's like, all the times that you've done this stuff and that. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, gotta put this kind of cheese on it. I'm like, okay. Like, I understand things. It's like, I've been doing that all day and that no one's been correcting me, so I thought it was right. It's like, if I get away with making life a little bit easier for me, I'm getting away with it, you know? Especially if I don't fucking know. I'm like, that's cool as fuck to me. Ha. Fuck. Well, 13? Oh, come on, man. You being stupid now. Fuck you. 13? Why? There's level at 19 place. You're a fucking piece of shit. Yeah, man. You smell like shit. Yeah, shit. Okay. And she got frustrated with me in that little bit because she was just overall just frustrated. I'm like, I don't know why you guys are frustrated. You know this is how this works here. It's like, well, I don't want to be busy all day long. I'm like, it's a fucking job. I expect the fucking worst. I turn off my brain and I just work. Look at that.
More meat for me!
Ah! So that's what I do. I just work. I don't try to make anything out of it. Some people make a lot of shit out of it. I'm like, why? Like, you literally just defeating the fucking purpose. Just, you know, it's like, sit down, shut up, and just do your fucking job. Like, the whining and crying just makes it more fucking difficult for people in general. Oh, fucking man.
Efficient and effective.
Lucky go. It's less damage, but it shoots a lot of fucking bullets, and it has plus bullet hosers. But yeah, oh shit. Fucking love the bullet hosers. But yeah, it was just kind of funny though, because I'm just sitting there like just thinking to myself, and I'm like, oh, okay. Like you take this you take this job really fucking seriously when you don't have to. It's not saying you don't have to do your fucking job, which a lot of people want to say like, oh, you know, if you don't take your job seriously, then you know, then why you work? And I'm like, no, it's like I don't take the job seriously, like the job's not difficult enough to take fucking seriously. I don't kill myself. Which a lot of people fucking do. They literally hurt themselves to do a job. And when they're hurting themselves, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't make it worse.
Oh, you know that hurt.
It always will. Like when people complaining about life and that, they complain about life so much. And I'm just sitting there like, you can complain about life all you want, that's fine. Bitch and moan all you want, but it doesn't do any better just to sit there and wasting energy. You know, especially when I'm working with, you know, dramatized people and that. I mean, most of them are women, but I'm just like, the way life is. Oh, fuck.
I got what I've been saving for
I mean, it is good to talk about life and that, but like. But some people, man, they go way too overboard with that shit. I'm just like, whoa, slow the fuck down, please, slow down, slow down. Let's get this longer load. Nice. Cool. Chest. Fuck yeah. This button.
Always room for more loot.
Right here. I'll grab it all anyway. Shoot him in the butt. Go up. Get him. Yeah, it should be cool down enough. Oh, come on, bro.
The best defense is not a good offense, it's a good defense. So get yourself a shield.
This one is a brute, and he has a powerful shield you will need to whittle down before you can hurt him. Don't let him touch
That's what I love about this game. It's a when you do a verse of it's kind of like Diablo 1. People don't remember Diablo 1 more or less Diablo 2. Because Diablo 1 was strictly a horror game. Like it was creepy as fucking that. The dungeons were dark as fucking that. You can hear like people screaming, and when you face the butcher for the first time, butcher's just like, oh, fresh meat. He runs around super fast and that. You can like hear your guy fucking dying and shit. Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna wait a little bit. But yeah, other than that, like, things are progressing pretty nicely. I'm starting to learn a lot of shit that I basically know the bulk of the menu now. It's just taking time. That's why I like it when it's fucking busy. You know, they don't like it when it's busy. They want to have like fucking like they're like, well, I don't want to have breaks. I'm like, dude, it's like I haven't had one fucking break since I got there. Like, yes, I wasn't on the line, but I was like doing dishes and shit, and like trying to keep up with certain productivity and that.
Here.
And once I got on that line, I was on that line for like 4 fucking hours straight. And this is how I always do it. If you're a fucking worker, especially, you know, if you're very motivated in that, and I'm looking at it from a man's perspective in that, if you're a man and you're on the front lines, you can't quit until the job gets done. You can take your little breaks in that, eat a little bit of food here and there, drink some water and that, keep yourself going out. like when people mentally get broken down because we're like, oh, it's so stressful, and that, like, turn your mind off. Turn your mind off. Flip the fucking switch. Well, not everyone can do that. You can learn how to do it. And don't say you can't, because you can. It's called massive discipline. When you have a fucking huge amount of discipline, and you know that you have to focus on something so fucking hard and that for years and years and years, you develop this kind of discipline. You just turn off your brain and you just act like a robot. You put no emotions into it, basically. You just do your job. And that's one of the biggest things that I taught myself. You know, I can be emotional, But when I was at work, I literally sat there, I turned off my fucking brain. I had one of my earbuds in, so I don't have to listen to them talk as much, so I can kind of like keep my hearing to a half, kept it about half, so I could just maintain what I'm looking at, so I don't have to because once you hear something, you want to react to it. So I sat there, kept on going within that.
Time is bullets.
Did my job in that. We did a lot of orders in that. I think we did over like probably like 50 cars or something like that. Maybe more. And how fun it is to hear people complain about like how they dramatize and narrate like life in that. I start to look at it like you're just complaining because you don't know and you don't have nothing else to fucking do at the moment. You think that your voice should be heard, and this is the biggest epidemic ever. All voices should be heard. All concerns should be heard. I think everyone should talk about problems about, because you come with solutions with the problems at. But the biggest thing that I've noticed, especially for myself, and that throughout the years of being, you know, not heard, I never had a lot of I had a lot of affection in that, obviously, when I was a kid and that. But no one ever liked to listen to me. They always say, "Oh, you're too young, you're not smart enough," blah, 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 and that, you know, it came down to that's how my life was. So then I'm just like, okay, well, I develop a way of coping with that, which is the biggest thing. You think out loud. You don't think to yourself, and most people don't think themselves. You think out loud. So I talk to myself. And I talk to myself about things that happen. I try to understand stuff. People say it's weird, and that's actually the hugest form of like learning is to be able to hear yourself. Be able to hear altogether. Not, no, we're not telepathic. Yeah, you can talk inside your head and that, but like only in certain things and that. Like when you're alone in your house and that, and you're just sitting there just by yourself, and that people say, "Oh, you're a psychopath." It's like, no, it's not. It's a sociopath. You're socializing, probably with a spirit or something, not technically with yourself, because you come up with like conclusions to like questions that you ask yourself and that about why this happened, why that happened. And a lot of people do that. Why? Because you never got a lot of attention with that. That's why ADD is such a high, it's such in a high volume, the lack of focus in that. Because you traumatize yourself so much when you're younger now because you couldn't do nothing. And so you build up a lot of negative energy in your body in that, and the best way to release it is to talk about it. Words are hugely powerful with your emotions. So when I start seeing people that are just like how I used to be, very judgmental, they're like, not judgmental in a way of like, oh, you don't like that color, that's a color you shouldn't like. That's how people normally judge. They force their personality onto someone else. Because inside their mind, they really think everyone should be like them. Like, they're supposed to be the most special person in the world. Okay, well, first of all, you're special in your own way. But everybody else around you is just as special as you. You're just one of the special ones. And saying special means you're unique in your own way. You might have some people that have a similar personality as you. They like the same things. Like, oh, you both like video games. Oh, cool. You both like looter shooters. Oh, cool. But, you know, like, one of you wants to bang Ellie off fucking Borderlands 2. And the other one wants to bang Moxie. There's a little bit of a difference there. Like, oh, man, you like fat chicken? Yeah, that's fat chicken. The bigger the better.
Burning daylight, fool.
What the fuck? Like, Moxie's hot. Nope. That would be the difference. You can argue about that, but that's a personal preference. Some guys like big fat ass chicks. I don't know. They like big floppy everything. Like jelly rolls and all that shit. Feed her donuts and that. Yeah, baby, you need some donuts? Yeah, I need a 24 pack. Of what? Extra creamy donuts. But what I'm trying to say is, we all develop in different ways. Like, if you have a perfect household, like, there's not a lot of argument, there's not a lot of stuff in that. Like, your father's, like, super well disciplined. Your mother's disciplined. They know how to do their life in that. They know what to sacrifice and what to not sacrifice. Then you start to learn that. Well, not everyone has that. And that's a problem. It all goes down to the parents. Nowadays, technology comes out. As a person that's young, you'd say like you're like a 16, 17-year-old or whatever, you're just going to high school. Normally school drives you. That's the problem. If schools don't drive you in the way that you need to like go to that distance, go to that location, and they're driving, you know, instead of a smooth road where you're learning stuff, you're understanding stuff a little bit, now you're starting like, okay, this is the real world, guys. This is how the world actually is. People go down that bumpy hill kind of location that they're like, oh yeah, oh, I don't know, make up goals. Have goals in your life. Become a doctor. No, all this fake shit that most people are not gonna do. 1% of people become doctors. You know.
Time is bullet.
That's how it is. Like, when he's like, oh, I was put into that shit. Oh, become a dentist, become a doctor, become this, become a lawyer and all that shit. But why? Well, they make a lot of money. I'm like, them jobs fucking suck. Why the fuck would I want to be a doctor? I literally have no life. That's what you would think. Like, oh, you make all this money in that, but that's not about the money. That's the biggest thing. I had one teacher that was a financial person that he says it doesn't matter where you work at that, as long as you know how to financially save money in that, you're always gonna have money. Like, money's not hard to have, it's hard to keep, so to speak. I would say it's not hard to make, but it's hard to keep. Vice versa, you know. Anyone can go work a 40-hour job. Once you learn the craft and learn the job and that, you don't have to be social with the people in that. Like, people always say, well, I gotta go in and make friends and shit. I don't make no friends. Of all the jobs I had after a while of learning and disciplining myself with that, I only went from one job to another job in 2 weeks, and everything's the same. Nothing's really changed. I have different people. My job's different. I get paid a little bit more. I have to move around more. Not really. I stay in one spot. I kind of like just go back and forth. So I prepare myself. Okay, I need pre-workout. I need food. I need energy drinks. So I'm like, okay. So I drink a big ass pre-workout before I leave, and that saturate myself with a whole bunch of stuff in that. It lasts for about 5 hours. I have caffeine in that. Okay, that lasts for about 4 or 5 hours, maybe a little more than that, depending on that. I eat a good meal before I go to work. Cool. I'm ready to go. Does it suck? Yeah, it does suck. Do I get dehydrated? Dehydration is the worst thing. We work in a grease factory. Shit's greasy as fuck in there. That's how the youth should stabilize their mind. They go to work. They only want to show up when certain people are there. They don't want to work extra hours in that. I literally got called in because one of the guys was working there for 5 fucking years, couldn't show up to work in that because, you know, he didn't have a vehicle. He didn't have a way of getting there. So I'm like, you just lost like 7 hours of pay. It was from, I think it was from 5 to 1. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It was an 8-hour day. You lost the whole 8 hours. How the fuck do you want to lose 8 hours of pay? 8? That's a lot of fucking. That's that's 1/8 of your paycheck, or 1/10 of your paycheck right there. Like, why? When you look at their mindset, they're not driven. The mindset's not driven. That's why it's good to have a healthy mindset. Yes, work at 80 hours a week of that and spend all your time. You don't have to work that much. You learn how to spend money. You keep your money. Like, I'm keeping my money. I got all my bills are paid off until 25th. That's what I do. My next paychecks are coming. It's gonna be a full paycheck. And only thing I gotta get some pre-workout. Gotta get some more energy. My creatine, I only use it every now and again. Just in case for emergencies, and I put it in my caffeine that when my pre-workout's done, which is done right now. And guess what? I'll get a big ass thing of protein. That's me. You know, you select all the stuff that you actually need. It makes life a little bit easier for you. Like, I gotta get some more kitchen eat food. Probably by the week after my paycheck. If I don't eat it all. Well, that's why I got fat burner pills. Fat burner pills help me dissolve fat. I don't eat as much. I use my own personal fat as fuel. Man, there's just little things in life. Everyone's so fucking lost. Well, just like Jesus said, if you're lost, then you can be found. Which means if you're lost in life, you can find the right track. Means you haven't taught yet. You haven't learned it yet. Like, I wanted to be a YouTube star and be all like, oh no, if I made like $700-800 a month, and that'd be pretty cool. I mean, I don't make a fucking penny off my shit, so I just do it for fun. I don't care. A lot of people say, well, you got to pay into it. I'm like, man, I'm not paying into shit. That's fake. YouTube gives you a year, literally a year deadline to get to 1,000 subscribers. Look, well, you gotta promote stuff. Yeah, you gotta promote stuff that YouTube, Google, the big fucking industries want to promote. Like, they're all hating on Trump, so I have to do hate Trump shit. I'm like, well, I don't talk about Trump that much. I talk about life experiences, emotional shit. And my headlines like, oh, top 7 tips to getting laid. Hey, bro, look at a fucking porn star. Look at the top porn star. Be like that. Ripped, lean, and have money. Then, yeah, you don't need a fucking 32-inch dick. No, that doesn't even matter. That's the biggest thing. Woman anatomy, they don't need that. Almost all the girls I know that have ever talked to me about stuff and that, they all say the same thing. Big dicks have nothing to do with it. Learn that now. Like, a woman's like very like size specific. That's because she's been with a lot of fucking dudes. That's the reason why she's size specific.
Burning daylight, fool.
That means she's had sex so much that her mind has developed. Only way to get her off is by, you know, doing this specific thing. But now I'm being serious with this stuff. But this is what it all comes down to. Learning. You are lost, you need to be found. And learning how life truly is the way of being found. Like, all this culture shit doesn't matter. The worldly things are actually a lot easier to understand. But the elitist people don't want you to know certain things. They don't. They do that by not letting you know it from school. They're not forcing it down your throat. And they force all the knowledge down your throat. Society would be fucking way better off. We all have money. We'd all have marriages. We'd all have children. This is what they control every aspect of our lives. But they know that we can't be controlled. We have to give it to them. And that's why you got 2 separate aisles. You got one with God, you got one not with God. The one not with God is the elitist people trying to control you. They're the satanic people in that. They're trying to control you. Just think about this. If everyone had heard, you know, when Jesus walked through the valley of death, 40 days, 40 nights, he fasted that, and he was tempted by the devil. That's exactly what that means. It doesn't matter how weak you are, the devil's gonna tempt you. The devil's always gonna tempt you. Like, hey, it's okay, go ahead, you know, have sex with that girl, fuck this guy, fuck that guy. It's okay. You'll get over it eventually. A lot of it comes down to is all peer pressure. Like a bully or someone nagging you on. Oh, go ahead, jump off that bridge. That's what devil does. That's what Lucifer does. That's okay, jump off that bridge. You'll survive. You're like, yeah, that's cool, man. I'll get a bunch of pussy. You know what men do. I'll get a whole bunch of pussy driving a fast car, and you get nothing. And Lucifer's laughing at you like, you're an idiot, you don't know. Then Jesus comes down and says, hey, motherfucker, hey. No, stop. So come on, Dad. No, that's literally how it is. When Jesus gets in your life, the Holy Spirit gets your life slowly starts to change. It's a learning thing. You start to learn how life actually is. So then you'll stop doing as many things. Not like you're going to walk out, Holy Spirit's going to hit you, you're like, oh. It doesn't work like that. It's a very slow process. It starts to filter out all your crap. It's like a filtering system. It filters out all your negativity, and then you become more positive. And then you start to discipline yourself more, and you start to get stronger at that. A lot of people already have it. They just don't use it. They don't adapt to it. They don't pray to it. Like many people that go to church now, you're already in that system. You're praying, you're reading the gospel, that you're understanding life in that a little bit, because the gospel does explain life. When you read I can't remember. I've read it like probably last week. That I remember a couple verses of it. It's talking about why is there evil? So evil is there. It's a Robin Hood effect. Evil is there to store and to gather wealth, to give it to the good people in faith in God, which is the system we have now. The trickle effect. That is actually how it works. The big rich people, they like wealth so much, they're forced to hire people to work to make more wealth. They are forced to pay you a certain amount to make more wealth. And they know that. They have to, because their minds are set on being fucking greedy. That's what greediness says. You accept that sin, and you have to fall through with it. You don't care if you're paying off a lower person as long as you have more money than they do. But your money doesn't mean anything because you don't even use it. Most of these people don't use their billions and millions of dollars and that. They keep it there as a storage device. They store it. What did God say? All sinners, he said, evil sinners. Sinners store and gather wealth. They store it. They have to have it because that's their salvation. But they know that they have to give it to other people, and that through work, more or less, because they want to make more money off of their product or whatever. So they have to pay you per hour. That there's rules and regulations. All this is God's work. All these rules and regulations, all of our amendment rights and that, at least the ones that are not fucking completely stupid, it's God's work. It's a balance. There's always a balance. So when people get in a big old like, oh my God, look at this. Okay, I lived 35 years of my life in that. I see the same thing over and over again. Every 10 years, there's always a cycle of bullshit. It always goes back and forth between good and evil. Like when Biden was in, everyone, Biden's fans, they're all non-God believers. They don't believe in God. They don't believe in Jesus. They don't, and that's why they fall down with that. Like, well, I think it should be universal health care and all that. Where's the money coming from? Well, it's coming, taxes. Okay, who pays taxes? You start going on the trickle effect of understanding. We do. Do you work? Well, no, I don't work. I'm on disability now. Why the fuck do you not work? Well, my back. Man, everyone's back hurts, bitch. Get the fuck to work, you pussy ass bitch. That's what I would say. Oh, my back hurts. Okay, no, you want... I hear so many fake ass people in that. Cause I know one guy I was working with at my last job and that. Dude tried for 2 years, going on his 3rd year, trying to get disability and that. And he's just sitting there like, making up all these excuses to not work. And what, like, when you look at the Bible, that God tells you to work. Why? Because it keeps your mind busy. When your mind's busy and working in good faith with God, you're praying, you're doing the good thing in that, you're eating good food in that, you're maintaining your mind. Why? Because the devil can get you when you don't maintain your mind in good faith. That's why you say, preach the word all the time, because it salvates you. But Lucifer and his demons hate it, but they can't do nothing about it. Because they know they can't overstep Jesus. They can't overstep Jesus. They know that. The devil's scared to eternity. And he knows he's a pussy. Because he can't do nothing. Just like the elitists. They know they can't do nothing. You have to accept it. That's why there's all this propaganda. That's why there's all this stuff going on there. Think about it. They change it every offer. Like, it was about the gays. It was about the blacks. Now it's about transgender. And, like, transgender, like, 1 in a billion fucking people. They're trying to boost that percentage up so they can gain more control. It's all about control and power. That's how this shit always is. Every time we look at that, they're like, well, you should have feelings towards this. I should have feelings towards God. Towards Jesus. I don't fucking care about all this bullshit, because all that sacrilegious Satan shit. It's all Satan shit. Because it confuses the masses. When you go against natural order, which is nature intended, you're brainwashed to believe something that does not fucking exist in nature. It does not exist in nature. Gay rabbits and gay fucking things don't exist in nature. They don't. They just don't. So then that's what it is. Where's it come from? It's not a natural order thing. People say, well, you can find something. It's like, yeah, you can find a stone that says go fuck yourself. Yeah, you can look at it. You can look for a stone that says that until you die. That's what these people do. The people that do all this transpiring things to constantly shift the lead. Oh yeah, we gotta do this. We gotta do this. These elitists do that.
Burning daylight, fool.
Then what happens? They throw them in your schools. They throw it online. When I was younger, even when Facebook came out, like, sex got heightened. Yeah, porn was heightened, that people were fucking more. But there wasn't a lot to do with gays. Or bisexuals, or fucking, none of that shit really existed. If you were gay in that, gay people went on their separate ways in that. Yeah, they fought against, I want to be like everybody else. Well, yeah, but you are a small majority of people in that. Not everyone sees that, because nature intends it to not be like that. So the majority of people have to bend the knee? No, like, a lot of people that just like, I just want to be happy. Perfect. Because then, I don't give a fuck. You can go suck dick and get in your ass all you want. That doesn't pertain to me. Or to anybody. I think it'll slow down. Is it? Nope, still running. But yeah, like, I thought about all stuff, and I know what's funny is I disliked people more when I was a liberal-based mind person. Not saying a liberal person, a liberal-based mind person. Like, you think, like, when you think about racism a lot, you considerably be more racist than you think, because you're thinking about racism. Like, I don't think about racism at all. Like, if I see a black person, I nod at them. If I see anybody, I nod at them. If they nod back, fuck half the people that I know.
Time is bullets.
What's going on? Oh, I'm just talking. I'm about ready to go to work and that. I always do that at the end of my streams and that. I do what's on my mind, talks and that, about life. Preach a little good words and that. I'm talking about, like, society and that, how society changes throughout the years and that, throughout the decades and that. How people always push goalposts of most likely hatred and shit. There's a lot of hatred out there. But I was just talking about, like, how racism wasn't really anything people talked about too much until the last, like, 15 years. People say everything's racist, and now you got people say everything's sexist and shit. It's all this gobbity-googity bullshit. They don't want to... People don't want to pin down, like, that it's very small majority of people that are actually completely like this. But they're only like that because, number one, because they're not disciplined and they don't know any better. Because their lifestyles are not like that. So people start throwing down certain words and then using all these isms. It's all complete bullshit. Cause I used to be like that. I used to be that race kind of person. Slowly I started to get away from it because it's just poison. Because you don't see it. Like, I don't see people robbing people at gunpoint. I don't see all that crap. Yes, it does happen in that. But, like, you don't see it that much. The percentages are really low. But when you got news, you got social media, they constantly blast that shit. They blast all this hatred and that. You don't have to watch it. Oh, yeah, you don't have to watch shit. And I don't.
Wasting daylight, fool.
You know, used to. It's all entertainment value. Like, when you look at all these news networks and that, or anybody that does any type of social media shit that, like, spreads all this crap around, stories and that, sometimes they're making fun of it, and they'll be like, yeah, that was bullshit and that. Or sometimes they do because they like hatred. They love pain. They like to see people in pain. Because they have a high horse. You know, they're like, well, I don't have to worry about that stuff. And then when it does happen to them, they get fucking completely deranged. Wait a minute, someone robbed my house? How? I live in Beverly Hills. I live in a gated community now. Yeah, you get robbed anywhere. That's where all the money is. We Robin Hood this shit. Rob all those fucking rich motherfuckers. You know, people that are like... I would say the rich people that get paid a lot of money to do basically nothing. Like, if they're producing something, like, okay, yeah, don't rob people that actually are trying to make life more interesting and more fun. Rob the people that literally have money for nothing. Because their parents had a business and that, and, like, all of a sudden their kids are just welfared off of it. Yeah, rob those people. Take a couple $1 million from them. Ain't nothing wrong with that. They got billions of dollars. Those are like, why don't people share money? Don't ask me. Like, God says to share money at God. You know, Jesus always talks about the rich man that, you know, he told the rich man, give all your money away to all the poor now and come with me. He says, no, I can't do that. He's like, well, then I never knew you. And what the turn of event is saying that if God doesn't know you and Jesus doesn't know you and that's pretty bad. That means you're a massive sinner. Well, yeah, when you're a sinner, you gather wealth. You gather and you like wealth. You keep on piling it on. It's not saying being wealthy is bad, no. But you have to work for your wealth. You have to establish wealth, but you always have to give back. Most people that are wealthy in that do give back, they show it. They're like, yeah, I give back millions of dollars all the time of that. I always give back. Not talking about me, I'm talking about people that do. Like Keanu Reeves, for instance. Keanu Reeves is a prime example. Dude literally gave all of his earnings to breast cancer because his wife died. Dude constantly gives money away. Why? Because he doesn't need it. That's a good man. You can tell that he's good. He's humble. Then you got a lot of people that's like, what do you do with your money now? Well, I just put it in stocks and then I let it grow. Like, but you have hundreds of millions of dollars. Well, yeah, but you know, it's like I like having money right there. You like having money, okay. But you have too much. And it's not saying give it to the people for no fucking reason. I don't know why. I mean, if someone gave me $1 million, like, here you go, bub. Because I earned it, because I'm a good person, I do good deeds, I do all stuff and that, and all of a sudden, you know, God gives me a favor. God says, here you go. You worked for it. And I'm like, oh shit, thank you. The first thing I always say, and people always will be like, well, yeah, if it happened that you think differently now. Well, here's why people with that don't have money, when they get money, so you win the lottery now. So you win $100 million. $100 million is a lot of fucking money. People say, well, you can win $500 million. That's where the greediness sets in. You can always win more. That's how like these deranged women are online. They're like, I want more. What else? That's greediness. That's selfishness. That's the whole point of sinning. Greediness, you always want more. When are you going to settle? When are you going to be like, I'm happy. I'm content with my life right now. Yeah, I live with my parents and I'm an older man. I say I'm content with my life because I don't care. I don't care about the outside world and all the bullshit. It doesn't retain to me. I sit in the background and laugh at people because they're stupid. Like, what the fuck? Why you hurt yourself from that? Because I know now. So like all these dudes hurting themselves chasing women and that. Whoa. Stop chasing women. You're survival. Chase survival. Chase strength. Chase discipline. You chase all these things besides a woman. Because her job is to see power. That's not things men don't understand. And we're going to go through the whole thing of that. This is how nature in twos. So if you look at nature, this is how you know it works. You look at nature. When you see big ass lions and that, and they're fighting for each other and that, and one comes up on top and the other one walks away with his balls between his legs, or whatever it is, his tail between his legs, that keen lion go get all the pussy. Because that women, the little lioness and shit, they're all gonna crawl to that and want that fucking nut. I'll want the balls. That's how it works. If you become jacked, you start working out, you become the king of your jungle, of your life. Women attract to that. When you come up and stand up for people and then you come out there, your chest is out and that, you're coming up, yo bro, stop doing stupid ass shit like that. Right there. You with the complications of things and that. People respect you. That respect turns into a sexual Triasaurus or Triasaurus, what was it? Off a fucking Predator. You guys are all a bunch of pussies. This transforms you to a sexual Triasaurus. It's watch called Ventura. But that's what it is. Like, what happened to all that shit? What happened to this big, strong, sturdy ass man? I see a bunch of fat, skinny ass fucking losers out there. I know it's hard, but that's what shows that's what media does. Media wants to change you from being part of nature. That's what God intended. God intended for all men to be strong. You worry about your fucking emotions and that, you worry about all this stuff and that, go lift some weights. Guess what happens when you lift weights? What happens? You feel better. Oh, why? Oh, why is that? Because men are supposed to do it. Lift weights. Get a six-pack. Get big packs. Go through the pain cycle over and over again. That's what I do. I go through the pain cycle over and over again. Fuck it, I'll change my life. A lot of it came down because, you know, I believe in nature. I believe in God. God is nature. Christ is nature. It's part of creation. You believe in the substance that gave you life, that knows how life works. So you give to it. When you give to it, guess what? Life gets better. You slowly start producing better quality of life. And it's not believing in God and saying, no, I pray to God and that. There's trials and stuff you have to do. There's always trials. So you have to go through the trials. As a man, you gotta be stern. You gotta be, you know, disciplined. Your family life doesn't matter. Like people say, oh, well, my family life was shit, and then yeah, my family life was a little fucked up and shit. But when you start blaming shit, that just means your progress it stops existing. You stand up, you're all like, man, dude, I just want to live my life. You do your hobbies and that, you have your fun and that. You go to the gym, you start lifting weights. You don't go to the gym and be like, I'm going to the gym, looking at everybody else lifting heavy ass weights, lift this heavy. No, man. I'll tell you what, that's the biggest bullshit I keep on seeing. Because I used to go to the gym and be like, lift heavy ass weights in that, try to act like I'm strong in that. I wasn't even strong back then, like 6 years ago. The age thing is a bullshit myth too. So I'm 35 and I'm getting stronger than I've ever been. I bench press 300 pounds. I like press 700 pounds. You know, you gotta go with maxes and that. But honestly, I do a lot of endurance training. I do a lot of reps and that. I tricep extension, tricep pull down like 70, 80 pounds. Actually, I did the whole fucking rack. I did basically almost 100 pounds of tricep. Of course, the form was a little shitty in that. That's what the normal is. It's the control that actually gives you more strength. But I still did it. And yeah, I'm strong as fuck when it comes down to average people. But the whole point of it is, there's something to brag about because a lot of people do it. But that's the drive. To be the stronger man. It's like, go back to the lions. Whoever's the strongest lion that can beat another lion, you get more survival. People respect you more because they see that you're working your ass off. They see that you're busting your ass. You don't need to be a social engineer person. These people want to sit there and talk about, they go out in life and that, like, brum, 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 look at my car and that. You can communicate. Nothing wrong with communication. You want to speak your mind. But the biggest thing is, you want to keep yourself going. Same things all the time. Like, I want to go to the gym today, but I have to go to work at fucking 5. I work 5 to 1 today. Cool beans. I get off at 1 instead of 3. So I come home tonight, I'm going to sit there and I'm going to be like, okay. I'm going to get on my game, stream for a little bit. My life's pretty much planned out day by day. Daily goals are way better. Like, my daily goal is get enough protein in so I can recover. Get enough calories in so I can recover. I understand when I have to go back to the gym and that when I fully fucking recover. Because this is my day off. Because I worked out yesterday really hard and that. I'm fucking exhausted still. I work 2 days in a row and then I take a day off. Now what do I work out? I work out bulk. Most times I pump out my whole entire body. I always want to do my whole entire body. Because if I'm doing back and that, because I do have heavy endurance and after all the stuff that I did when I was younger and that. Did a lot of walking and running and that and all that stuff and that. That's my life. Some people say, oh, you want to do like back. You want to do back and arms. Or back, arms, and shoulders. There's always all these routines. You would do tricep, pecs. And then you could do like abs. You do your back side of your body now, you do the front side of your body. To a certain extent. But your arms are always opposite. So if you're doing your back, you do your biceps. If you do your bench, you do your triceps. Because your arms are different. Do your shoulders and that. If you're doing your back and that, your back, your shoulders should be getting a good workout with your back. Front your shoulders should be getting a good workout when you do your bench. Then you gotta do side shoulders. Side shoulders are really important. They give you that bulkiness. They give you that width. And having width is more attractive. It implicates strength. Seeing a wide width guy, yeah, he's probably making babies. When you walk around, you see guys in that, they're like tiny as fuck. Their traction is very low. Now, yeah, some women might like that, but they're not gonna live with that. Like the whole pandemic of women doing this, it's because men need to stop fucking chasing. Going back to that. Everything's part of nature. You can be second place, and you'll still get someone to say, oh, good job, you can try next year. Type shit. But to be on top of the world that you have right now, and your little like circle of friends and who you're around in that, you could be on top of that. Like me, I go to the gym a lot. I want to be the strongest person in my gym. But strength is not just pushing it once and saying I could do 400 pounds. Strength is the endurance of saying I could do 200 pounds and push it. And I could do 225 pounds and push it. 235 pounds and push it. That's how I normally do it. That's how I went to my max. My max was 295 twice. I tried to hit 300. I couldn't hit it because I was tired. So I started off with 45. I went to 40 or the 45 play. Then went to 135 to 205 or something like that. Or I went to 185. And then I went to 205. Then went to 225. At 225 in that, of course, these are these weren't wide benches. These were hands to shoulder benches. Now, I can't do wide benches with too much power. And I have to lower it down that because the wider you go, obviously the less weight you have to do in that because you're getting farther apart from the tricep extended part, so you use more chest. So a normal standard width bench, shoulder width apart, did 225, 12 times with like 3 in reserve. So I basically did 15. That's huge. I could never do that. And then I see other men in the gym that were doing that. They're seeing me do that. They came up and tested it out. They want to do it. And most of them maybe get like 9, maybe 6. That's how men are. That's the nature of men. They want to try it out. If someone else is stronger than me, I want to be stronger than them. They're always comparing each other, and it's fun to do it. Does it piss people off? Yeah. You know, because like the funny thing is, I have a neck issue. My neck's, knotted up a little bit. And I'm still pushing more weight than most people. Why? Because I do it with control. I let my body recover as much as I can. Because I'm not showing off. That's the biggest thing. Most people show off. They go to the gym. They're like, oh, I can do this. You get like these skinny ass dudes out. They're like, man, 180 ain't that much. And they compare it to their weight. And it's like, the average thing you should do is be the least bench press over your weight. That's the average. That's not a lot. Unless you're fucking hugely fat and shit, then yeah, you're just a big person, then yeah. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, I'm waiting for a shit to happen. I tend to like to do this. I drink a pre-workout when I wake up, like a little pre-workout with a little bit of caffeine. I ate a little bit of food. I'm on my second caffeine thing. I already took my fat burner. I'm just sipping on my second one. I'm getting ready to blow ass. I see you get back on. I need to finish this. Sitting down's hard. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this shit.
Sledge not like you. Sledge kill thing he not like.
P.S. Your guns aren't fun. Oh my god, your mask cook. Oh shit. Aww. That worked.
I bet you would like to know what that is. The vault is real. What you are holding is the key that opens it. One part of it, anyway.
Oh, this game's so fucking cool. No fucking health.
of the Atlas Corporation, Crimson Lance D Company, 3rd Starborn Brigade. I have just been informed that you have arrived on Pandora in search of the vault, and within minutes have started killing the locals and causing a disturbance. This planet is under the authority of the Atlas Corporation, and any Iridian artifacts found here are Atlas property. Possession of such property carries a stiff penalty. I invite you to turn yourself in at once to the nearest land outpost and surrender any information or artifacts in your possession. Consider this your one and only warning.
Oh, come on, bro. That's good. That's fun, basically. I need to get a fucking mod, though. That's the problem.
Buy a first aid kit. You won't regret it.
Ooh, that's a lot of shit. Sell some shit. 0 accuracy. 10,000% burst. Burst fire count. That's a lot of melee to it. Forgot about the fucking melee to that. That's crazy. Melee in this is actually not that bad. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. Oh, boy.
Nailed it.
I ruined my fucking gun. Where'd you come, bitch? There's always one somewhere.
Target hit.
Oh. Okay, so I have to. Oh, I jumped off here. I gotta go all the way around now. So I forgot that shit. Oh, fuck me, dude. Ow, what the fuck? Come on, guys. Oh, shit. Oh, come on, bro. Jeez, there's a lot of motherfuckers here. There we go. Yeah, I'm scared. There's a lot of these motherfuckers around here. No, it's just fucking down there. Shit. Oh boy. This game's a lot harder than I thought. Just how many people there are. God, you get jumped so bad in this game. It's fucking insane. I'm almost out of ammo too.
It's time for my pound of flesh. Teach him a lesson.
Run.
Time to play. Time to play.
Run, 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 run.
Bullseye!
Oh, fuck, dude. Run, 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 run. Oh, I need to take a dump. Run, 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 run. Pick ropes there. Yeah, ropes there. That's the house we go to. Nope. Run, motherfucker, run. Run. No, don't shoot them all. Run, 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 run. Oh god! Fuck you, bitch. Oh shit, oh shit. Oh, okay, safe.
Get your meds here.
Oh.
Always something new. Visit all our convenient locations.
I do like proximity mines are pretty cool. Okay, I'm done with this shit. Okay, well, I'm done with this. I gotta go upstairs. What time is it? I got low ass. Whew.
Wasting daylight here. Time is bullets. Burning daylight, fool. Wasting daylight, fool. Burning daylight, fool. Time is bullets. Wasting daylight here. Time is bullets. Wasting daylight, fool. Burning daylight, fool.
Okay, I am back. Oh.
Time is bullets.
I could just laundry that really quick. Oh man. But yeah. Woo! Got my clothes in the washer. Can't put my food back in the microwave. I wish to add more cheese to this fucking burrito bowl. It's a little dry.
Wasting daylight, fool.
Hey, gone fool, motherfucker! I feel it fool. I think I'm starting to get thinner. Yeah, I'm starting to trim down on a little bit of fat, looks like. A little bit. I pity the fool. I'm gonna see if it's gonna stop raining like right when I'm about ready to go to work. I highly doubt it. Oh. Okay. Gotta get my shirt on, shouldn't I? Yeah, throw my clothes in the wash, do a quick wash. Wash.
Wasting daylight here.
I like 3 a lot, though. threes. Oh. Three's got really good guns though. Problem is the mayhem mode shit. It's not as good as I want it to be. Because to be able to do like mayhem 10 or say 11 now the whole entire time, you'd have to sit there and probably get up like over 100% of gun damage and life and all that shit to be able to even like touch. But yeah, that's why hopefully Borderlands 4 is gonna be more dynamic with that, so that you can be able to play. Like you can play a game forever. I mean, look at EverQuest and WoW. EverQuest and WoW is like the same thing. Like you can play that shit forever now. They just keep adding more shit onto it. People always like it. People always like add-ons. Like older people, that they love that shit.
I'll TC the vehicle.
There are new bounties available.
Yes, shock damage.
I'll drink to that. Busted up 9 toes and beat the hell out of Sledge? You're making...
Oh, I got a class mod, nice.
yourself in these parts.
What's that mod? Team ammo regeneration stockpile. What is stockpile? Award. Stockpile.
I already put in the bears to give you clearance on through to the dog headland. You ought to be able to reach New Haven now.
That shit doesn't go back that fast. Damn. Holy crap, it shoots rockets. Damn. Yeah, it says it got 3. I think it's every 5 seconds or something like that. man, it's fucking slow as fuck. Why is it so slow? It's supposed to be 3. It says a 3-team ammo regeneration plus 3. What it like? I have to have it at like 10. That does like 10, the 1 every second or something like that. Is it every 10 seconds? It does 3. Is that what it is? That's Ernest. I love Ernest. But yeah, I think I'm gonna fizz trust my food now, and I gotta get it off and start getting prepared for work and shit. There's so much Japanese sexual shit out there. There's a little ad on my game, on my side game I'm playing that. A chick with big ass titties and shit. I love that shit. Too bad women don't look like that in real life. That's the sad thing about it. That's what gets a little crazy. All these adaptations of all these chicks are drawn in, all that stuff, and that's what started all these animation chicks. It's like Kagome. I remember it. Kagome from Inuyasha. That's the first time I've ever seen like anime drawn boobs and that. I remember watching that. Like you see her normal outfit, that she looks like she has like maybe a B cup, and all of a sudden you see her like in the bathhouse, and she has like a fucking big double D or D cup, big huge fucking tits, and I'm like, where the fuck did you hide them? I'm always thinking about like. Women always ask this question. Yeah, this question I was like, why do guys like boobs? I don't know. Why do you like guys that have big chests and shit? It's just all a turn off. You know, it doesn't matter how big a girl's boobs are, obviously, you know. Some guys are, oh, big boobs are always better than that. I mean, no, sure what the fuck are you gonna do with a double D? And that's the question, like, what are you gonna do with a double D? They're fun to play with, but like your dick ain't that fucking big, bro. You can't do nothing with it. They're just fun to be like have because they get you aroused, man. Yeah. If I ask myself that much, well, what do I do? D cup's the biggest I want. C cup is fucking perfect. I mean, if you find a girl that does have a big rack and you fall in love with her, that cool. Like, there was only 2 girls I know that had bigger than a B cup. Most girls I actually talked to that only have B cup tits. Yeah, I'm talking about boobs and that now. Lighten the story up. So one girl, they like, honestly, she had perfect boobs. We were young. I was a lot younger, like in my early. I was maybe like 20. And like, she had really nice D cups. I remember her boobs. I can think about her boobs right now. And like they were fucking perfect. She had fucking perfect tits. Really nice and firm, squishy and that. Her nipples were nice and that. They were big. They weren't super big. And then there was another girl. I would say she's probably the second hottest girl that I know. She was tremendously sexy. Like, she was just really fucking hot to me. Everything looked good on her. Like, it was just astounding. Like, she had that, you know, that cute face and that. Her boobs were actually nice size and that. She had a nice little perky butt and that. Not like little, but you know, it was fluffed up and all. And this is where I was like, you know, young. And it's like, damn. She was really hot. She's the first girl I actually like done stuff with. And like, and the second girl too, they were the first 2 girls I ever done anything with were really fucking hot. Like they were hotter than most of the girls. I mean, my ex was hot. My ex was really hot actually. Her, like the way, like I can't put anything bad against her other than that she's just negative. She has a really negative personality now. Other than that, like everything else was fucking amazing. Her looks, when she was positive, she was fucking cool as fuck. Fuck, we used to sit down and watch SpongeBob all the time and that. Well, like, the whole point of it is that, like, you never know. If you don't try as a man, you're never gonna know what you're gonna get out of life. Like, it's not talking about just the whole sexual thing. It's just, like, try to lift more weights. Try to eat better than that, you know. Because I talk about the whole like woman and man ratio thing because it's the most important thing to talk about. Fuck politics. Yes, politics have a lot to do with why this is happening. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Whoops. Let me get up and down. $2 speed increase. That's fucking ridiculous. But yeah, Life's pretty easy when you got little goals here and there. Like I said before, do daily goals. Daily goals are so much easier. People say you gotta do yearly goals. What the fuck do yearly goals even do? No one does yearly goals. You wanna know why? Because it never works. It never works. Because it's not supposed to work. Because life is not a yearly thing, it's a day-to-day thing. People can talk about it. Yeah, people talk about it a lot. It's like, it's a daily eating. You daily eat. If you want to lose weight, you daily do it. You daily decrease your calories. That's it. You daily decrease your calories. So it's either do more work or eat less. So you can find things just to suppress your calorie intake. So fat burners, for instance, stuff I take now suppresses my calorie intake.
This philosophy is tech plus ammo capacity equals I win.
It does a fucking fantastic job. Like normally I'll be eating. I can't even eat right now. Like I'm trying to finish my first bowl. And like I'm having a hard time eating 550 calories. God, I think we're gonna blow up. Yeah, I hope I don't get my shield down. I can always recover it. Probably my shield is really fucking low right now. Speed. Right. I think it's almost, it's full up right now. Okay, I got about 30 minutes. Dude, it's still raining really bad outside. What the I gotta finish up anyway. I think you get. You do it. I think I might do it. fighting games, they hit you, they jar you around that. It is so fucking annoying. Throw a grenade at stick that motherfucker. Let's go. Put on my shitty ass thing. Yeah, the turret fucking sucks. Fucking. Oh, the shock damage actually does pretty well. Oh wow, that actually is doing pretty good now. Oh what? I dig grab. When it shocks and okay, that makes sense. Not too shabby actually. I digress. It got me up pretty good. Not too bad in the bag. I'm about 20-30%.
Who needs a real doctor when you got my machines in there scaring needles?
Okay. Yeah. I think my clothes should be done here pretty soon. Workshop. Workshop. These enemies spawn each wave. Oh. Anyway, guys, you guys have a good day night. God bless. I'll be back probably about 1 o'clock, maybe 1:30. Depends how busy we get. If we get really busy now, I might stay till 2 and that. Because if I'm there, I might as well just fucking sit there. But I already know it's going to be slow as fuck, and I already know I'm not going to be doing a ridiculous amount. Because it's raining. It's going to be raining literally all fucking damn day. So. Hence, it's kind of a good thing, I guess.
Wasting daylight, fool.
Okay. Well, good day.